Boy, I'm gonna need a break from all this craziness that series has been giving me. What's been going on in the square as of recently? I'm sorry, what now? Oh, okay, it's that time again. Well, seeing as though there's another Splatfest coming, I might as well pick one of these teams. After all, I've got nothing to lose. Although, if I had to choose, it's between vanilla and mint chip. I'm going mint chip. Because if I don't, I'm probably going to regret it. Like I said, I've got nothing to lose at this point. Okay, now that I've got my Splatfest tee, I'm gonna go play some Turf War to warm up. Wait a second. What's going on? This isn't the Splatoon lobby! What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what's going on. I think Wave 5 has just released. Really? The Fruit Cup joke wasn't enough for you guys? Okay. Well, since this is happening now, I guess there's no choice but to pick another character. Man, I'm just wasting precious time doing this when I should be practicing for the upcoming Splatfest. But that's okay. Honestly, I don't care. Because my team ends up losing anyway. So anyway, Wave 5 has officially released, and judging from what I've seen so far, it's probably the biggest wave to hit so far. And I'll get more into that later. But for now, we need to pick yet another character. And since this smug little asshole here has been staring me down since the first 4 waves, it's only fair that I do Bowser Jr. for this next wave or something. For this first episode of between these 2 cups that we're going to be going in. So, we're going to be picking Bowser Jr. because I think we've waited long enough. Okay, now that we've got that situated, let's get into the topic of today's video. Last time, we took on Wave 4, which consisted of the Fruit Cup and the Boomerang Cup. The first part of that 2-part series was the Fruit Cup. And while we did a pretty decent job on Amsterdam Drift and DK Summit, Riverside Park and Yoshi's Island, yeah, we didn't do too hot on that. We didn't do as good as I hoped we would. And I kind of started to lose my patience a little bit, if you know what I mean. And in the most recent Mario Kart video, we did the Boomerang Cup. And the first time, we actually got to play as the first new character introduced for this entire row, Birdo. And my girl Birdo took us all the way to first. All the way through. From Bangkok to Singapore. I wasn't even expecting to win. But we did. We just did. But that's beside the point. Today, however, we're going to be going into the first cup of Wave 5. Which happens to be the Feather Cup. And if you thought the Fruit Cup was gonna be chaotic, you haven't seen anything yet. I'm talking to you, Welder. You have yet to see what kind of madness this game has in store. What I mean by that is, Athens Dash is our first track as we start this whole row. Followed shortly after by Daisy Cruiser from the GameCube, and then yet another Wii course, probably one of the biggest from that game, Moonview Highway. And to top off the Feather Cup, we have yet another brand new course that takes place in the last place you would expect. squeaky clean sprint. And honestly, I can't wait to see how all of these games, how all of these tracks play back to back to back to back. So, let's see what we have to do. Our first stop of the day is Athens, Greece, with Athens Dash. I honestly love the look of this. Wait, what the hell is going on? Why is the screen warping? Wait a minute, is that Kamek? What the hell is he doing in here? I mean, I'm not upset by this, but this is definitely a surprise. I'm at a loss for words. Kamek is finally in the game. He's finally a playable racer for as long as Mario Kart has been a thing. And honestly, I can't get over the fact that he's here. He's finally here. From his humble origins of being a test character in Mario Kart 64, all the way to Mario Kart Tour, I think, and finally making his console debut. I cannot reiterate enough that this is definitely a surprise. And honestly, his inclusion, while a little late, it fits so perfectly with Athens, first of all. But I wonder how he's going to play through the entire Feather Cup. As for Athens Dash itself, honestly, it looks so beautiful. And I know I spent a good chunk of this entire track just talking about Kamek's inclusion, but come on, this is a really good idea. Also, take a look at that map and tell me that things haven't gotten much bigger. So yeah, that just happened. That was totally unexpected. Kamek just appears out of nowhere, and he takes over Bowser Jr.'s position. Which all I have to say about that is, better luck next time, Bowser Jr. You'll get your chance. You will definitely get your chance. As for the track itself, I loved that. For as rusty as I am, and you can blame Disney Speedstorm for that, I absolutely loved this course. So I'm gonna give this track, maybe, if I had to guess, if I had to say if I were rating this, which I know I'm not, because at this point I already know how people feel, I'm gonna say that Athens Dash definitely gets like an 8 out of 10 or something. It's been, what, how long since I did the Boomerang Cup video? Oh god, really? That long? I must be rustier than I thought. Regardless, let's see what else we have to do. Okay, our next stop is in the middle of the ocean with Daisy Cruiser. I love the updates that they gave to this map, because while I do appreciate the 3DS and the Tour counterparts, I love that they breathed a little bit more life into this track, and honestly, it looks as beautiful as it did on the GameCube, on the 3DS, and, believe it or not, in Tour. Yes, I actually have played this map in Tour. No, I don't plan on playing Tour, because how the hell am I going to end up recording something from my friggin' iPhone? How is that even going to be possible? And 3, why would I need to play Mario Kart Tour when the booster pass courses are a thing, and I'm just gonna wait for them to drop new track after new track after new track? What little logic do you have with that? I missed all those boxes. I'm gonna get wrecked so hard. This is gonna be very rough, but knowing my luck with Daisy Cruiser, it's gonna be rightly justified, because after all, you are with the king of Mario Kart 8! And I am not about to give up my throne to a shy guy. I'm not about to throw this entire race on the fact that a shy guy on a friggin' chopper is wrecking me right now. And I'm gonna make sure he regrets his decision to cross me. That was so much fun. We had a little bit of a rocky start somewhere, but it doesn't matter. We managed to get through yet another track, which I know first place won't be mine for long, so I better make this quick. Daisy Cruiser has gotten so much better thanks to the updates. And honestly, this version of the track looks much better than its 3DS counterpart. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I would rate it a little higher if not for the fact that Shy Guy was on my ass the whole time. But besides that, I had a lot of fun. Let's keep going. Okay, our next stop is another smash hit from the Wii, Moonview Highway, which I was totally not anticipating being in this game at first, but here it is, and it looks gorgeous. And they updated the map a little bit. Otherwise, it's just the same thing from the Wii, which I'm not complaining. Oh, why did I drive into that? I am totally not satisfied with that. Not at all. The memories of this game are starting to come back to me now. Why did that happen right out of the gate? Get out of my way. And just for good measure, adding a little insult to injury, ruining Link's chance of getting first and gaining more of a possibility for me to get first place all across the board. Let's not drive into that bomb car again. Please, for the love of God, let's not have that happen again. Oh, jeez, okay. We gotta be very, very careful. Oh, okay. I gotta treat this like I treat Toad's Turnpike. I gotta firmly grasp it, grab it by the gates, and say, "You are my bitch." Of course, I wouldn't exactly say that. I'm just paraphrasing what my brain thinks. Okay, another thing I have to note is the update to this track's soundtrack. I love it. It reminds me of the original, but it's remixed in a way that makes it so much better. And honestly, I can't get enough of this track. I will admit, as infuriating as this track was back in the days of Mario Kart Wii, this is one of my guilty pleasure tracks. Not today, Blue Shell! You failed in taking me out! And I have Kamek to thank for that. That was so much fun. Way more fun than the last track. And I am willing to forgive my history with Moonview Highway when I was in middle school, playing through Mario Kart Wii for the first time, and just having an absolute ball with the experience. 10 out of 10. How could this get any better? Let's find out. It's time for us to wash our hands with Squeaky Clean Sprint. This is the last place I would ever expect a race to be held. And look at that track design. It's a little simple, but it's actually the most diverse that I've seen so far. And for some reason, that soundtrack suggests a more jazzy arrangement. Like, the jazziest in Mario Kart history. But I think I might be getting ahead of myself. This whole experience by itself, if you were to take everything about this track away and put it, and like replace this track with something else, you wouldn't even tell the difference. But I think this is a great way to end this entire cup, because look at it. If it were like a candy store or something, it wouldn't be the same. But put it in a bathroom, especially with all the pastel colors, and oh wow, the tiling is actually done in 8-bit. That's really nice. And can you back that up for a second? I want to see what was in the water there. Yeah, that right there. Those are bath bombs. I think my sister would absolutely love this course, because every now and then she treats herself, I think, to a bath bomb, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if her tastes have changed, but, yeah. This is absolutely amazing how they pulled this track off. Also, why did that red shell just completely fly by me and not hit my banana? That was weird. Not as weird as that, oh god! Well, welcome to Mario Kart 8, Kamek. Once you get in, there's absolutely no getting out. Okay, Link is down. Keep going, keep going. Go, go, go! Move, move, move! Let's get ahead of these guys. We just need to stay ahead as long as possible. Okay, okay. That's what I needed. Come on, just a few more inches, and... that's what I'm talking about right there. Yet another first place victory all across the board, thanks to Kamek. Man, I knew his inclusion to Mario Kart 8 was gonna be something special, let alone his introduction to the Mario Kart universe in general, because like Birdo, we did it again. And Squeaky Clean Sprint is no different from Singapore Speedway, let alone the last couple of tracks from the Boomerang Cup, if not all of them. 10 out of 10. I would totally play this track again. Even if it doesn't show up online, that's fine. I had a blast. But how do we even top this? I have no idea. But one thing's for certain, I had an absolute blast with this entire cup. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go through this entire video and getting first place all across the board again. This was the most fun I've had since the Boomerang Cup. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to top this, but there is one more cup that we have to go through for Wave 5. And who knows? Maybe we might be able to get first place all across the board again. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, the Feather Cup. Absolutely amazing. Bye! Yeah, that is a good question. Why is he so sleepy?